What happens when everyone around you is loud, confident, and wrong? What happens when you're the only one standing for God, and it feels like heaven itself has gone silent? This was the moment Israel faced on Mount Carmel. The nation had turned away from the Lord, following King Ahab into idol worship. Baal was praised as the god of rain and provision, yet the land was dry, the people were empty, and truth had been abandoned. Still, the crowds gathered, watching closely, waiting to see which god was real. Elijah stood alone against 450 prophets of Baal. He looked at the people and asked a piercing question. How long will you waver between two opinions? He proposed a test that would settle everything. 2 altars would be built, 2 sacrifices prepared. Each side would call on their god, and the God who answered by fire would be proven as the true God. The people agreed, and the challenge began. The prophets of Baal cried out from morning until noon. They shouted, they danced, they begged. They cut themselves in desperation, believing their noise would awaken their God. Hour after hour passed, yet there was no response, no voice, no fire. Only silence. The mountain stood still, exposing the emptiness of false worship. Then Elijah stepped forward. He rebuilt the altar of the Lord, stone by stone, restoring what had been broken. He placed the sacrifice on the wood and did something unexpected. He ordered water to be poured over it. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, until the offering, the altar, and the ground around it were completely soaked. There would be no doubt, no trick, no human explanation. Elijah prayed a simple prayer. He did not shout. He did not perform. He simply called on the name of the Lord. And suddenly fire fell from heaven. It consumed the sacrifice, the wood, the stones, and even the water in the trench. Nothing was left untouched. The people fell on their faces and cried out with one voice, "The Lord, He is God! The Lord, He is God!" This story reminds us that God does not respond to noise. He responds to faith. You do not need numbers on your side. You do not need approval from the crowd. When you stand for God, even when you stand alone, He will show up in ways no one can deny. If this story encouraged you, subscribe for more Bible stories that strengthen faith and reveal the power of God.